Good morning, everybody. Can we all settle down, please? ये मैंने ना इसको कम किया था। क्या कर रहा है? A warm welcome to our 132nd Founders Day celebration and alumni reunion. I, Dr. Tapasya Dhar, professor in the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology, will be your host for today. Respected faculty, esteemed alumni, honored guests and friends, as we gather to celebrate 132 years of Christian Medical College's enduring legacy, we extend a warm welcome to each of you. It is a moment of profound significance, a testament to the vision and dedication of our founder, Dame Edith Mary Brown, whose spirit continues to inspire us all. On behalf of the Alumni Committee, I extend a hearty welcome to our cherished alumni, batches of 1976 and 1995. It is wonderful to see such familiar faces, and I welcome you all on this day. As we gather here today, we pause to remember and honor the visionary lady who laid the foundation for this esteemed institution. We thank God for her life, work, and witness through Christian Medical College and Hospital, Ludhiana. Dr. Brown possessed an unwavering belief in the power of education, especially education for women and healthcare to transform lives. Her dream was to build a medical college that would not only provide exceptional training, but also serve as a beacon of hope for the community of Ludhiana and beyond. Her passion and commitment brought this institution to life, and we are forever grateful for her contribution. Her exemplary work has shaped the very core of our institution, and we see its impact in the achievements of each and every one of you. Your success is the testament to the foundation laid here at Christian Medical College and Hospital, and we are immensely proud of the impact you have made in healthcare in this world. With great joy, we welcome all of you, especially both batches 1976 and 1995. It is fantastic to see all of you here, and we hope you have a wonderful time. I will now request the song group to come and sing the invocation song. Before we continue our day's proceedings, I call upon Reverend Nitin Cherian for a word of prayer.
Good morning to you all once again. Before we go to the prayer, I would like to read a verse from the Bible. It's taken from Psalm 105, which says, "O give thanks unto the Lord, call upon his name, make known his deed among all the people. Sing unto him new psalms, and talk about all his wondrous work. Glory be to his holy name. Let the hurt sing about it and rejoice in what he has done." Shall we look to the Lord in prayer? Almighty Heavenly Graceful Father, we thank you for this wonderful opportunity that you have given us to come together, cherish upon our fellowship, and look forward towards graces from you. As we look forward towards a beautiful day, Lord, we keep each of the proceedings of the day and this meeting into your hands. We are asking for your grace and your mercy upon each of the meetings, and we look forward for your abundant presence upon us all. We keep into your hands all the people who have gathered and all the programs that has been planned through this meeting. May your grace be upon us all. In Jesus' most precious name, we make this prayer. Amen.
Over the years, we have lost some of our dear friends from the batches of 1975 and 76 and 95, and we wish to remember them and pay our tributes to their lives. I will request their batchmates, when I call them, to come forward and light a candle in their name. I request from the batches of 1976, Dr. Rakesh Lal, to come forward and light a candle for Dr. Ernest Peter John. I request Dr. APS Gambhir to light a candle for Dr. Susan Abraham. Anybody from the batch can come forward and light a candle. I request Dr. Chitra to light a candle for Dr. Basu Ghosh. I request Dr. IMS Puri to light a candle for Dr. Sandeep Singh Bakshi. And I request Dr. Arun Kumar Agarwal to light a candle for Dr. Hemant. I request Dr. Ajay to light a candle for Dr. Gurpreet Singh. This is from the batch of 1995. Other senior faculty and a few alumni who left us last year, we will also light a candle for them. I request Dr. Kavita to light a candle for Dr. Barbo. She worked in CMC from 1967 to 71. Dr. Anupam Dey, MBBS batch of 96. And Dr. Sachidanand Das, an MD batch of 1996. I request Sir Dr. Richard Daniel to please light a candle for Dr. Elizabeth Sheila Thomas, batch of 1967. Dr. Samuel Joseph, batch of 1953. Dr. S.C. Khosla, batch of 1963. And Dr. Paramita Sen Gupta, who worked in community medicine. Reverend Nitin for a short prayer.
Let's give our tribute to these people. I request all to please stand up. Almighty, graceful Father, the one Master, the Creator of all, we thank you for the blessed lives of all these alumni that we had. Lord, you used them for your purpose and you led them to serve many people wherever they were placed. And at this moment, we would like to thank you for the blessed life they had. They have carved a new path for us, the ways of service for us, and at times they have showed us what life is all about. Lord, we are praying for their souls and we are asking for your grace to the coming generations as we look upon these memories, cherish upon the memories we have built, and look forward to walk in the path which they have showed us. Committing once again the whole crowd into your hands. In Jesus' most precious name, we make this prayer. Amen. I request all to be seated.
I now call upon the song group to sing the college anthem. I acknowledge the presence of our worthy director, Dr. William Bhatti, our vice principal, Dr. Abhilasha Williams, senior faculty who have graced the occasion, and our senior alumni, Dr. Richard Daniel. Thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion. I also recognize the presence of other dignitaries who are sitting across and the other alumni who have joined today in our celebrations. I now invite the president of the CMC Alumni Association, Dr. Jaineet, to give the welcome address.
Thank you, Dr. Tapasya. Good morning, everyone. Esteemed Director, Dr. William Bhatti, Vice Principal, Dr. Abhilasha, alumni of 1976 and 1995 batches, Dr. Daniel, other senior teachers and alumni from the city, and friends. It is my proud privilege on behalf of the Alumni Committee to welcome you all to your alma mater as we celebrate your silver and golden jubilee reunions. I hope that you all had a lovely time yesterday as you met with your friends and seniors and rebonded with your classmates. I look around this gathering today and I don't just see familiar faces, but a history of determination, a present filled with success, and a future brimming with potential. It feels like yesterday when we were all walking through the college grounds, giving our profs, having frenzies in the same assembly hall, and dancing to good music in the college canteen. When you take a trip around the hospital and the campus this afternoon, you would realize that so much has changed, yet remains the same. The fabric of CMC is made by the myriad of people joined together by a common destiny who have gone through its highs and lows, friends who have stood by you, shared your joys and sorrows, and become more than family over the years, who share the same ethos and passion as you. Today, our alumni are leading health delivery systems all over the world, and your achievements make us proud. We are known for our diligence and ethical training, which makes us stand apart from other institutions. And no matter how far we go, CMC remains our home. I urge you all to utilize this opportunity to rejuvenate those bonds with your alma mater and be ready to face the world, which is in a turmoil these days. I hope that you shall remain connected, continue to share your expertise and support our initiatives, mentor the next generations, and stay engaged with our growing community in meaningful ways as we strive together to make the world a better place. Welcome back, happy homecoming. Thank you.
I now call upon the dignitaries to come and do the lamp lighting ceremony. I request our worthy director, Dr. William Bhatti, to come forward. Our vice principal, Dr. Abhilasha Williams, Dr. Jaineet, President, Alumni Committee, Dr. IMS Puri from the batch of 1976, and Dr. Ajay from the batch of 1995, and Dr. Richard Daniel, our senior most alumni, to come forward and light the lamp and formally inaugurate the session. take this opportunity to welcome the Junior Most Alumni 2020 into the fold of CMC Ludhiana Alumni Association. I invite our senior alumnus, Dr. Richard Daniel, to light a candle and pass the light to the representatives of our Junior Most Alumni, Dr. Rishabh Kumar and Dr. Pulkit, from the batch of 2020, and bless them. We welcome the batch of 2020 to the alumni family. We hope you continue to uphold CMC's motto through your service and make us proud in the years to come. I now invite our worthy and dynamic director, Dr. William Bhatti, to address the gathering.
Distinguished alumni, faculty, staff, students, I welcome you all for today's Founders Day celebration and at the same time reunion of batch of 76 and 95. It's the time of the year we always look forward when we can meet our alumni for 25 years and 50 years reunion. This year is a bit special for me because I had personal interaction with the 25 years reunion, so I was looking forward for their visit. And at the same time, as I mentioned, 50 years reunion batch is equally important for us because many of them, they have taken our clinics as a resident registrar at that time or lecturer. So in both ways, interaction is very useful. I appreciate efforts of those who have made through this time of crisis from across the globe, from various parts of the world, because war is going on. Even then they have visited us. So thank you for making it. And others as well, those who are busy in their clinical practice and schedule, they have taken out time to be with us. CMC Ludhiana is known by our alumni, wherever they are. Those have completed 50 years. They have gone through the era of minimal investigations available for diagnosis to the time when now we have advanced diagnostic tools to diagnose. So it's a long journey which they have gone through it. And I am sure yesterday CME was full of that, though I was not able to attend. So they have shared their experience. So their journey was remarkable in that way. They have vast experience. Similarly, those who are completing 25 years, they have gone through the dynamic changes which medical field is facing, and they have to navigate through that, rapid changes which are happening around us. So they are also going through a different journey. We appreciate their efforts as well. So our institute is known by our alumni wherever they are. They are our brand ambassadors. They are taking us forward, particularly our vision and mission, which was set before us by our founder. So we appreciate efforts of each and everyone, and for their assistance, which they do provide throughout the year for various projects, teachings, and in many ways. I would let you know, institution is progressing well. Few years back, we had this crisis, particular financial crisis. As I was sharing with the senior batch, we have gone through that. Around 100 crore we have paid as far as debt and other financial liabilities of CMC Ludhiana is concerned. So we are on the right track in terms of accountability, transparencies, and management of funds. At the same time, departments are also growing. Renovation has been done for various departments, starting from cardiology, ophthalmology, gastroenterology, bone marrow transplant, and neurology. So many more departments are there. If I start mentioning, it will take long time. And we will be deprived of sharing down the memory lane event, which is the most important part of today's get-together. We do have various interactions with the government projects, with the stroke management, bone marrow transplant, obstetrics and gynecology. So Punjab government is dependent on us. As far as education is concerned, National Medical Commission, they are dependent on CMC Ludhiana for curriculum structured and training of teachers. They do come, and under the guidance of Principal Medical College, training is given to teachers how to assess candidates and to conduct medical education. So we are growing in various ways. We are sending time to time newsletters by our alumni office, Dr. Janeet and others. They have taken steps forward for that. So with that, once again, I welcome you all, and I am sure your visit will be an encouragement for all of us. And it is not the end, it is the beginning. Make sure we continue this association in coming months and year, and learning from each other and encouraging each other, which is equally important. With that, once again, I welcome you all. God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. I now call upon our Vice Principal, Dr. Abhilasha Williams, to address the gathering.
A very good morning, everyone. Dr. Vidyapati, the Director, Dr. Jenny Sachdeva, the President of the Alumni Association, the Organizing Committee, the Senior Alumni from the City, the resident students, and our dear alumni from the batch of 1976 and 1995. I once again take this opportunity to welcome all of you on behalf of our Principal, Dr. Jairaj D. Pandian. And at this time, I want to thank all the alumni through the various boards and associations throughout the globe, and also the alumni who have contributed individually and in batches to the progress of this institution in various capacities, both in terms of learning assistance, research and scholarship aids, educational mentoring, funding of various renovation projects. Some of them have been completed and some of them are ongoing. As you go through the hospital, you can see the evidence of their contribution in the campus, in the hostels, in the college and hospital premises. I want to thank you on behalf of CMC once again. And truly, ours is a lasting bond. And please feel free to contact us with your suggestions and do remain in touch. Once again, I wish you the very best. And I want to end with a prayer for all of you with Ephesians 3:16-20. I pray that from His glorious and unlimited resources, He will empower you with inner strength through His Spirit. And then Christ will make His home in your hearts. As you trust in Him, your roots will grow down into God's love and keep you strong. And may you have the power to understand, as all God's people should, how wide, how long, how deep His love is. May you experience the love of Christ. And then you will be made complete with all the fullness of life and power that comes from God. Now all glory to God, who is able through the mighty power at work within us to accomplish more than we can ever think or ask for. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Abhilasha. I now call upon Dr. Ajay to come forward and release the book of 1995, class of 1995.
Thank you, Dr. Tapasya. At this moment, I want to thank the Alumni Committee for giving this opportunity. I'll tell a little bit about the book, what this book is about. So, thanks to the Alumni Committee and their reminders, they kept on reminding us about the reunion. So we had planned a reunion book, which started by the concept and idea was laid by, we want to thank Dr. Rohina Joshi, our batchmate, who is in Australia. And it took a lot of effort on her part to motivate others. She was herself demotivated at one time when she told me that it may not continue this, but I told her that I know my classmates, in the end they'll make it. It's just too early. You have started just too early. So in the last 20 days, 25 days is what the maximum work was done. And here we have the reunion book. I'll request our class representative, CR, Dr. Jesu Krupa, to present these books to our senior most alumni who will really be releasing this book, Dr. Richard Daniel. Thank you, sir. Sir, we request you to release this souvenir, this reunion book for us. And Dr. Jesu Krupa, our representative, will present the book. May I also request Dr. Jainith, Dr. Abhilasha to join while we release the book. It's a cool, nice. Yes. We have the book on the screen also. What are the contents?
As you walk through the familiar places in CMC corridors of Ross and Snow Hostel, the chapel, basketball court, the assembly hall after many years evokes a powerful sense of nostalgia. It's a journey back in time, reminiscing about your time here and sharing stories with your friends. We hope you feel the deep sense of belonging that defines our community. We are excited to share this special day with you, and we hope you enjoy every moment of today. May this celebration strengthen the bonds that unite us and inspire us to carry the legacy of Christian Medical College and Hospital forwards through generations to come. We might step out of CMC gates, but CMC never steps out of our souls. The bond we share within this institution is eternal, and we carry its legacy with gratitude and form bonds and friendships that last a lifetime. I now call upon Dr. Rakesh Lal from the batch of 1976 to introduce their batch and share their memories of their days in CMC.
Good morning. You must be surprised. I'm better looking than Rakesh Lal. My name is Adarsh Mohan Sharma. I'm from the class of 1976. I'm expanding my name because we had the only class that had two Adarshis and two Lals. So Adarsh Mohan and Adarsh Kishore, Rajesh Lal and Ajay T. Lal, right? T silent. So before I start, it's okay. Let me just start by thanking the Lord for uniting our class in 1976, for allowing us to get excellent education from our alma mater, for allowing us to expand our wings to achieve what we have as a class till date. Before I start telling who we are here today, just wanted to mention that we lighted a candle for Ernest, Susan Abraham, Basu Ghosh, Hemant Kumar, and Sandeep Bakshi. You all are deeply missed in our class, in our chats. So I'm going to start with the girls in our class. I would ask that you stand when I mention your name. So the first person is Annie. Could you please stand up? So Annie is a family practice consultant, semi-retired from St. Louis. So she came all the way from St. Louis to be here today. Next one is Anita Rastogi, all the way from Rudapur. Audrey Sundaran, all the way from Kansas. Chitra Saxena Prashant, you heard her excellent lecture yesterday, all the way from London, Ontario. Lila, there she is from Australia. And Minu, where's that tall girl? Minu, from Noida. From the boys' side, we have Ajay T. Lal. He's from New York. He's our gas passer. He's an anesthesiologist by profession. Arun Agarwal, our esteemed pediatrician, who you heard the other day. APS Gambhir, the surgeon. He's the one who organized the class trip for us here, has done an excellent job. Dr. Deepak Rastogi from Rudapur, our bird watcher in the class. Dr. IMS Puri, the surgeon, local. Dr. Harjit Singh from Jalandhar, surgeon. And Dr. Rakesh Lal, our psychiatrist in the class. We get a daily message from him on our chat that I look forward to. And Dr. Pradeep Cherian, our gastroenterologist, all the way from Pennsylvania. Dr. Thomas Joseph from Chennai, our nephrologist in the group. And Dr. George Koshi is our cardiologist from Australia. My name is Adarsh Sharma. I'm a pulmonary critical care. I've come from California. One more, Arun Sethi. I'm told I missed somebody here. So Sheila and Sarah. So we had Harpag Singh. I forgot Harpag Singh too. Our neurologist from the group. We had a few people who couldn't arrive because of the Middle East. So we had a few people from the Middle East who couldn't arrive. I just want to mention them: Santosh, Adarsh Kishore, and Naval Kishore, because of the problem there. Because I come from America, I apologize for the mess that we have created. So that's the list we have, right?
Thank you, sir. I now call upon Thomas Bhanu from the batch of 1995. He will lead us in his nostalgic journey through the 5.5 years they have spent here at CMC. Over to Thomas.
This mic, unfortunately, can you hear me? Very muffled. You agree on that, right? Can we get the mic a little better, please? You think so? Okay, actually, I know. 76 batches talked about it, so they'll settle it. Check. Okay. Okay. Just keep it on that page. Hello. Is this better? Is this any better? No, go back. Go back. Go right to the beginning. Okay,
Manu, you have to come here.
Okay.
Use this mic.
Sorry for that. I just needed the mic because what I have to say a lot depends on what you can hear. So, if I may start, my respected senior faculty, starting with our director, Dr. William Bhatti, our director when we joined, Dr. Richard Daniel, Dr. Abhilasha, who hadn't yet started her medical course when we joined. We had the joy of ragging her. See what a good girl she's become. And of course, all our faculty who I see here, and the batch of 76, and especially today to my own batch, the best batch in the world, 1995. Okay, so I promise I'll make it short. So you see, I just have a small paper. Okay, let's go down history lane a little. It's about a month ago, we had one of our last and possibly final WhatsApp chats as a batch. The average attendance for the batch WhatsApp group was around 5 to 7 of us. I happened to be traveling that day on a road trip with my family, and I decided to tune in while I was driving into this so-called last meeting of the batch, where we had to decide on who does what, blah, 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 blah. Then Ajay came up with the brightest idea. Hey, we need somebody who's really witty, who can take the batch forward, talk about our class, the nostalgia, the blah, 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 blah. And I said, hey, Ajay, that's great, man. You're the right guy for it. And then Ajay said, no, Macha, I think it was you we had in mind. So suddenly I looked at my speedometer and it was going at 140. So I cut the gas and I said, okay, I'll take it. I didn't know at that point of time, guys, that I had the biggest nightmare in my hand to put across something about my batch. And believe me, we are guys from the 95s, not this age where you guys have phones and WhatsApps and all that stuff. We were just like you guys almost. We had our first phones in internship. So we never really had anything to, take a photo of that time. But as luck would have it, I was one of those guys who owned a camera. So I had some 50 photos of mine, which I cherished. And believe me, sorry guys, this is for you. Those photos were of me, okay? And my time in this college. So if you all happen to be in it, you were lucky. But as God said, give it some time. And as sure as you would have it, my class responded. Just 3 days ago, I got a bulk load of some crazy photos with lowest resolutions possible, highest resolutions possible. It was a mess. And we were all working. And I said, okay, at least I finally got it. Let's put together something. So I stand here, guys, and boys, and girls, my dear friends, to represent my batch. And before I go there, let me talk about here. I still remember my first day in this college when we sat in this hall. And we were seated on this side. And I clearly remember, it was a great day for me. I came from South, and sitting next to me, I was so proud, was the first Sardar, a Sikh, sitting next to me. Who it was? Gurpreet. Gurpreet, who we call Punky, he was sitting just next to me. We shook hands, cordially said who we were. And on this side of me was sitting Ziba Kurian. And let me tell you, we had to get up, right, and introduce ourselves. So Punky gets up, I'm Gurpreet, polished English, said what he had to say. And then I got up. And then my heart sank, because I got up and said, hi, I'm Thomas Kurian Banu, blah, 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 and I sat down. Next, this girl gets up. Hi, I'm Ziba Kurian. That was it. My seniors were standing on either side. "Oi," and I knew my night was had. That night I was grilled. Oh, so Ziba Korean se ban gaya abhi se. Huh? So those are the memories I had of that time. And then, of course, the next memory I have here is of the frenzies. We had so many frenzies. If you don't know, I don't know if you guys had that word in your dictionary that time. Maybe it came around in our time. A frenzy is that state of mind when you had, a static clonic, epilepsy or whatever you want to call it. Some people had absent-minded seizures and refused to dance, but that was what a frenzy was. We would come here and we would be singing, dancing our lungs out like you saw yesterday. And yesterday, I think we did a good performance, but we did that for 4-5 hours non-stop. Not for the 15 minutes after that, I couldn't get up in the night. Anyway, that was one. Then the musicals. We did tons of musical preparations here, badminton, culturals, and of course the exams. We used to sit here as a batch, and invariably at least half the batch will go out for a susu break. We know why they went there, because somebody was outside, one senior with a chit in his hand for you. I don't know how they got the answers or for the questions, and those guys will be waiting. But that's another story. Okay, without further ado, because I took a lot of time, I would like to present my batch's story, our story. So it might bore one half of the crowd here, might bore even the other half of the crowd on that side. But this is what I perceived of my batch, my dear batch. And it is our story today. I'm not going into the ecstasies of what all we might have done, but with the few photos that I got, I tried to weave a small tapestry, a small story about us. I hope you enjoy it. Nothing over there is false. They're all true facts. Nothing concocted. We are a great batch. We are capable of doing everything. Okay? And so I decided I would put together a movie for you, not a presentation, because I wanted this to be my tribute to my batch, something we can go over again and again later in our lives. So I'll stop now, just with one request that the lights are off, and just keep the back door open for me. I need about 15 minutes escape time, in case somebody wants to get at my throat later. And as they said in Shakespeare, when somebody had invited KS for dinner, he mentioned back, his reply was, "Hey, if my mind hold, your dinner worth the eating, then I will come." So in the same way, as a reunion, I hope in 20 years from now, we can meet again. Hey, if your mind hold, your dinner worth the eating, and the meeting be worth it. So I know 20 more years for us guys. Today we were 33 of us here. 20 years from now, I pray to God that all 52 of us are here 20 years from now. So without any further ado, I would like to start the story. And yeah, Gautam. Aaja. Okay, let's start. Okay, keep your eyes on the screen and your ears open. Volume.
Perspective, worldwide, Bill Clinton was the President of America. The USSR had been dissolved for 4 years with Boris Yeltsin as head. The Oklahoma City bombing happened. Christopher Reeves, Superman, was paralyzed in a horse riding accident. While back home at India, P.V. Narasimha Rao was the Prime Minister of India. Dr. Shankar Dayal Sharma, the President, and Manmohan Singh was the Finance Minister. The film Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge, DDLJ, was released. The Delhi Metro Rail Corporation Limited, DMRC, was founded. Bombay was renamed Mumbai. Then closer to Ludhiana, Chief Minister Beyan Singh is assassinated. Purulia arms drop occurs. We suspect 3 Punjabis were a part of that drop. Amrinder, Guruman, Navpriya. A rare total solar eclipse was visible across various parts of India. But then, on 27th July, the best thing that could have happened occurred. A very big celestial event. We, the batch of 1995, arrived. And my, were we a smart batch, as you can see. The management were there to welcome us. Dr. Richard Daniel, Dr. Abraham Thomas, Dr. Panda, and Mrs. Thankamma John. Most of us came with family. We had 3 from the Northeast contingent arrive, Anjuma, Nunenga, and Kiran, and 1 trying to be family. Meanwhile, in the background, the ragging by the senior girls had already started in Snow Hostel Mess, where we innocent freshers, boys included, were having our lunch with our bewildered parents. Welcome to Punjab. So we all went through the rituals of ragging. Interactions immediately on joining. The girls had their share in snow, while the boys in Ross enjoyed the water-filled Central Court sports. It appears our seniors somehow even knew which fields we would specialize in the future.
And so our journey in CMC Ludhiana started. It turned out we became the guinea pigs for Professor Nathu and Professor Tejinder Singh, with a new approach to studies called PBL, Problem-Based Learning, which we and the management soon realized was actually the problem. And so we started off with our first year picnic to Chandigarh. Check out our crew-cut hairstyles and Arundeep Bhagania trying to play the guitar, which even till now he has yet to learn. Some even tried to learn how to break the block rocks in the rock garden. Problem Block Learning, PBL. Then we were back in Laltan Kalan with Reverend Ninan for our spiritual retreat and more disorientation. Then it was back to the books and PBL. We loved our physiology practicals, as it guaranteed us an evening of grilled frog legs back at Ross with friends. Our community department field trips were something we looked forward to. In fact, it left some mesmerized. For some, it was a time pass. But then, as the saying goes, all work and no play makes Jugnu a dull boy. Some of the best memories we all have had of college life had nothing to do with our studies. Pulse 1995, the inter-college culturals at AIMS New Delhi, remains close to our hearts. We arrived with dreams to win, taking part in almost every event that could be listed. Let our hair down with our seniors, dancing the nights away while bringing back many laurels in the culturals and music events. And of course, as gentlemen, taking extra efforts ensuring our class girls were brought back safely.
But the best memories were back in our own college. Nothing beats what we experienced. Some of the best singers were from our class. At a Christmas event in the hospital chapel, recording at a studio for a tape release with the college choir, competing with our seniors in music who never stood a chance with us. Especially when you mate a bass with a bass, or when you invite 4 blind mice to perform, or get 4 colorful girls to sway the judges in our favor. As a class, we were a rather fun-loving and colorful group celebrating Holi and Onam with equal gusto. College culturals over the years with our thought process reading clear. Our class was directly involved in at least 3 musical productions. Remember weeks upon weeks that would be spent in the Ass Hall practicing way beyond midnight, and at the stage production sets in Punjabi Bhavan. Our debut with Zeba, starring in Fiddler on the Roof in our first year. Then a musical done on skates by the whole cast. Ama starring in Starlight Express with the Motley cast. And finally, Beauty and the Beast, with Thomas as the lead. Interestingly, the lead actors in the first 2 musicals actually fell in love with their counterparts. However, there was no such luck for the Beast. To date, he hasn't a clue as to why she didn't fall for him. In our 5 years at CMC, we perhaps saw the only combined athletics meet between the dental, that is CDC, and medical, that is CMC College. More hearts were broken than were records. You see, when we joined, we boys really thought we had a real nice lineup of good-looking girls in our class, till the dental college girls joined, thanks to Rohina's dad. No, just joking, our girls were just gorgeous, as you can see. As were our boys, north, south, east or west, we were simply the best. It came to a point we became very possessive of our class girls from our seniors with Z class security. Of course, we failed on a few occasions. There's a saying that everything in the MBBS course starts in the anatomy class, and so that was the case with roll number 12 and roll number 45, our first couple within the batch. Of course, it would take almost a full year before some of our other hopefuls tried their luck and eventually succeeded. But boys, some of us guys sure did try our best. But there was no harm in trying, right? Try this paneer tikka na. And so, while some felt they were totally left out of the picture, there were some who thought they had it all coming, and some who knew they had it all coming. Casanova for you. And of course, also one who took till internship to fall flat for the pyramids, the tall one. As a batch, we loved going out. After all, that's what our parents sent us to college for, right? A favorite haunt, the humble khokha. We often ate out, Hong Kong at Ghanta Ghar for any occasion, or to Bunny's home for combined birthday bashes, to Chicken Plaza or Aman Chicken to gorge like pigs, or to choke to death like Bergie seems to be doing, and topping it off with an ice cream at Kremika's or Basant's. We soon learnt Ludhiana is perhaps the only place on earth where people would crave for an ice cream in the freezing winters. We slowly extended our tentacles to Kharar, Chandigarh under the guise of a spiritual retreat, and calmly forced a stamp of approval from roll number 45 from roll number 12's trembling parents. And then there was Jaspreet's farmhouse pool to cool off. Then, as we matured in life, we decided to go further. Memorable bus trips jam-packed with fun. You might also notice Pratish seems very interested in whatever it is Rohina has to say. Class trips equaled full loads. Some had no choice but to hang on. And to cut costs, we hired our own driver and cleaner. We started with Kasoli, and invariably our ever-absent classmate Gurpreet, roll number 29, would land up for all these trips. The woods are lovely, dark and deep. Dalhousie was for the lovebirds. Khajjar, the Switzerland of India, for the rest. All cozy in the chalet with our bindas faculty Dr. Sanchita Sareen and family. And some mountain goats we met on the way. Looking back, if there was one place where we really spent good times, it was our own hostels. The hostel was guarded diligently by our wardens, Dr. Panda and Dr. Sanjay Chand, here posing with director Charles Silas and our one and only Amrinder Singh. We made our lifelong friends. Some possibly even contracted COPD from enclosed gas chambers. We conceived all kinds of diabolic pranks with like-minded jobless people, like scaring the hell out of our senior interns who actually thought the patient's relative had come to stab them for a case they'd mismanaged in the ward. Many an evening was spent at the hostel canteen, stuffing on oily parathas, watching the idiot box or playing TT. We were very quick learners and soon learned to shift from solids to fluids. As the years went by, we got pretty good at it. And it standing like a man. Nights in Ross were never boring. Even now, right guys? Meanwhile, life in Snow Hostel, we boys were made to understand, was more peaceful. Playing with their dolls or studying their butts off to help the boys pass. Or practicing how to scare us boys with their makeup. Or having their share of fluids which didn't quite fool us. It was a known fact they had a nice big private garden at Snow in need of regular watering. Yet we heard it was quite a long queue to the loo. Of course, we boys just aimed from the balcony, and if secrets be told, it was always raining in Ross. Back in Ross, there were two reasons we knew when Ross Day was around the corner. One was when suddenly the hostel gym would come alive. Desperate measures. and 2 when everyone started cleaning out their rooms. This also happened erratically during the year if someone's parent was suddenly visiting their poor alarmed son. All said and done, we enjoyed having our girls over to our pristine rooms, and the faculty visits were special with their own stories for another time. However, I remember Dr. Harpreet Kaur telling her son, "Dekho beta, aise room hona chahiye." Failed microbiology but passed the room test couldn't have been better. At the end of one such hostel event by the volleyball court at Ross, Bunny, whom you would have noticed by now, was at that time undergoing treatment for his spastic dysplasia. Meanwhile, I believe this was taken a few hours prior to the girls' snow day, when they were still undecided about what to wear or not to wear. Within hours, they started to transform. And then finally, they were all decked up for snow day, looking simply gorgeous, albeit with some dung beetles hovering around. To be fair, they always were a good host. And our boys made the best of it. Amma grabbing the grapes and Jesu a soft toy. Sonia didn't sleep for days. But the climax of all of these events were the frenzies we took part in. For this, there was always full attendance, with backbenchers coming to the fore. Boy, did we love to party, dancing like there was no tomorrow.
But unfortunately, tomorrow would always come, and we would be back to clinics and classes, making history along the way, exposing our intelligence and in-depth knowledge, or the lack of it. And as a result, we as a class were honored for our recent advances in medicine by our seniors at college. And this is how we guys all felt after giving a medicine viva. Bahut acha kiya. We deserve a garland, each one a gold medalist in his own right. So somewhere down the line, the management with Dr. Sunil Singh at the helm decided we boys needed to be more focused and disciplined. So we were all enlisted in the NCC, the National Cadet Corps. It made a tremendous difference, as can be seen by the look on our faces and in our academics much later on. You might be wondering why the girls weren't included. We boys were told they said they were beyond such training. The years flew by. Our studies took on a purpose and our friendships grew. The assembly hall was both a place of fun and a place of dread, where we gave it our best shot for the professional exams. We managed to publish our first cohort study in an indexed journal and got raving reviews. And then, before we realized it, we had finished our final exams by the end of 1999. And the realization slowly dawned on us that soon, within a year, we will all be leaving for Abons and higher studies. Those long evenings on the steps of the hospital OPD entrance will be but a distant memory. We commenced our internship in 2000. Suddenly we started feeling like the doctors we had been training to be all these years. Outings were less, work was exciting, we started taking on responsibilities. It was different now. Postings varied. Some went to Jamalpur. A lucky few got to work in Laltan Kalan, and the rest would pile on over the weekends. It was a nice feeling to finish off where it all had started. And then, come March 26, 2000, it's wedding bells, as Gautam Preet heralds the first of many such joyous occasions in our batch. It's another matter that some of our boys passed out as soon as they reached out their hands to pass on their wishes. Of course, it was excused, they being our own boys. And then with our internship finally getting over, we celebrated with the baccalaureate service. All of us together for possibly the last time, placing a lamp on the map of India where we would be going to serve, bidding farewell to our teachers, and promising we'll be back for furthering our dreams. Come March 2001, and before we knew it, it was our graduation day. A small reunion of sorts. Well, for most of us who made it. Indeed, our last photo as a class with the faculty. A year later, it was roll number 12 and roll number 45's turn to tie the knot. Those who could attend came. Time has flown. A lucky few met again during post-graduation. A lot of water has flown under the bridge since, 30 years to be precise, and now can't believe we are looking at our own reunion. All in all, I believe it has been overall a good innings for all by the grace of God. And I trust we stand by our college motto, our work is for a king. At this point, I would like to remember our batchmate Gurpreet, who passed away recently, a chronically absent day scholar who somehow was part and fabric of our class. Ride on, dear friend, till we all meet again. And to the batch of 76, thank you for allowing us to share this time with you. You might recognize your classmate Monsi on the right when I was invited to a CMC Ludhiana gathering at his place. And for my classmates, a glimpse of some of our dear teachers I got to bump into last October. We, as a batch, are indebted to all our dear teachers who taught us, mentored us, and encouraged us as we went through college. We are whatever we are because of them. To conclude, this is perhaps one of my favorite photos of our batch, because this was perhaps the turning point when we all actually started to spread our wings. We had all actually just mass bunked the SPM send-off exam in under 10 minutes, barring the studious two, Ziba and Kavita, who too came out in half an hour. I still remember whispering in Vikrant's ear after seeing them all gathered around wild and free that somebody is gonna get hurt.
That was indeed wonderful. That's okay. Thank you, Thomas Banu. That was indeed wonderful. We will now start with distribution of the mementos. And I request our director, Dr. William Bhatti, to come forward for the distribution of mementos. I request Dr. Jainith also to join in. We will start with the batch of 1976.
Dr. Anita Rastogi. Dr. Anita Rastogi. Dr. Annie Jacob. Dr. Audrey Thomas. Dr. Chitra Prasad. Dr. Elizabeth Alexander. Dr. Mary Laila Koshi. Dr. Meenu Verma. Dr. Sarah Varghese. Dr. Suzama Iso. Dr. Adarsh Mohan Sharma. Dr. Adarsh Mohan Sharma, Dr. Ajay Lal, Dr. Arun Kumar Agarwal, Dr. Arvind Pal Singh, Dr. Deepak Rastogi, Dr. George Koshi, Dr. Harjeet Singh, Dr. Harbag Singh, Dr. Inder Mohan Singh, Dr. Pradeep Cherian, Dr. Rakesh Lal, Dr. Santosh Matthew, Dr. Thomas Joseph, Dr. Arun Sethi,
Thank you so much, sir. I now request Dr. Daniel, sir, to please come and give the mementos for the batch of 95.
Dr. Astha,
All right, so please welcome Astha, roll number 1. Always first in line of attack for the exams and the vivas. She came to college as a shy girl, known best only to her closest friends, always pleasant and welcoming, but has emerged as one of the strongest people we know. Her warmth and welcome is something most of us have experienced. Astha. The ever-smiling Anjima. Calm and composed. We have known her to not get worked up even during profs. She was always easygoing and fun-loving, taking on all the new challenges, including being a pastor's wife now. Christina George, the beauty with the brains. The innocent girl who came to the big bad world of CMC. Her characteristic laughter, her charming self and style is what we will always remember her for. You wanted Dorothy?
Lovingly called Dora, my counterpart, ACR, smart with great leadership qualities without being overbearing. She is quick thinking, quick speaking also, but balanced by sharp awareness, qualities which she carries till now. A passionate researcher, she heads the community medicine department at CMC Vellore Chittoor. I fell in love. with her, and that still continues till date.
Yeah.
Sorry for that. I just raced ahead.
Christina Mehta Neva, always up for fun, bindas, carefree and free-spirited. That's Neva. She has faced a lot in life for which we salute her, but appreciate that she's not lost that spirit. We have Gurvinder next. Delphina. All right. So Delphina is not here with us in the room. So we'll skip and go ahead. Yeah. Full of life, enthusiasm, energy, and warmth. The dancing queen of the class, also characterized by her laughter, her booming voice, her larger-than-life personality. Please join me in welcoming Gautam Preet Kaur Thind. Gurvinder Kaur, on special request, has requested Pratish receive her memento, the day scholar in class, campus kid. We have seen her transform from the shy, rule-abiding girl to the confident, smart woman, ready to explore the world on her own terms. The live wire in the class, sure of herself, with ready instruction and reason for how something needs to be done, ready to help everyone and stand with everyone and mother everyone. Please join me in welcoming Kavita. Focused, no nonsense, hardworking, diligent, Preeti Joseph. Quiet and consistent with her studies and exams, was waiting for college to get over, took everything seriously, and refused to be distracted. That's Preeti for you. Okay, not just the darling of the UP then boyfriend, now husband gang, but of everyone. A warm, dimpled smile and gentle nature always lit up the room and lifted everyone's spirits. Our Vice President, the giggly girl with a balanced head on her shoulders, Sonia Matai, her giggles were infectious, making her get along with everybody. Much loved by the class, Sonia Matai.
This Prince of Calcutta, known for his literary skills, was the editor-in-chief of our Students' Council. Concepts were important to him always. Currently working as a nephrologist in Alice Springs, Australia, we cannot also forget posing for photographs while Pratish got his timer sorted out. A great friend to many with a heart of gold, Pratish Jacob George. Of the legendary Ajay trio, Chota, Mota and Kota, Chota was the smallest in name only. Cheerful, resourceful and unshakably trustworthy. He was a man entrusted with the batch's money as treasurer of the Students' Council 98. That the treasury survived intact is a minor miracle and a major testament to his character. Thank you, Chota. Arrived in CMC as a shy, graceful and thoroughly charming, and Kavita displaying diagnostic brilliance from day one of first year. Identified a keeper and moved with quiet efficiency. Most of us spent 5 years studying medicine. Amit spent 5 years being studied by someone far more perceptive. Amit Jain. Andrew is not around. Tish Paul is also not around. The ultimate nice guy, A staff kid who used that privilege not for shortcuts, but for impeccable blazers. Always perfectly dressed, always balanced, always offering the measured perspective that made the rest of us feel faintly chaotic. A 45-year-old in a 22-year-old's body even then. Now a physiology professor at Ambala, David Mohan. Dang operated on two frequencies. Library quiet during the day and a completely different human being at parties. Industrious, focused, present, and then suddenly very present when the music started. Man of admirable dual motives, Davneet Pal Singh Dang. Before Lady Gaga came, there was our Gaga. And ours was taller, quieter, significantly better at orthopedics. Gaga towered over CMC literally, and his imposing presence at PMC continues even today. Gagandeep Singh. Fun, caring, and possessing the rare gift of making everyone around him feel that they were the most important person in the room. Manav cut his own path into private surgical practice, where the hours are brutal, the decisions consequential, and rewards entirely on his own terms. And nearly 50 has the energy of a man who never got the memo that you're supposed to slow down. Manav Juneja. Simple, loving, always the first to help. And if that were not enough, he was our trumpet man. Yes, the trumpet. Mathangi arrived with kindness, left with a brass instrument, and a formidable career in rehabilitation medicine in the UK after serving CMC Ludhiana for many years. Quiet, warm, and devastatingly witty. The triple threat that nobody saw coming. The Jhansi Ki Rani, Abhishek, was a sort of person. Munia. Every class needs a guitarist, and Nunu was ours. Warm, cheerful, and the unofficial soundtrack for our 5 years. Now a radiologist in Aizawl, reading scans by day, riding bikes through the hills by the weekend. Nunenga Varte. Prominent resident of the top lobby, undisputed debater-in-chief. PD never met an argument he didn't want to engage with. Thoroughly at length, from multiple angles, endless of. If you had 5 minutes, PD had 45 minutes of counterpoints. Parvez David Huck. Gentle, cheerful, and warm. The human equivalent of a cup of chai on a cold Ludhiana morning. Rohit had a matured simplicity that made everyone around him feel at ease. Now Biochem faculty, and that's Rohit John Chaudhary.
Can I request Dr. Chopra to come forward and distribute the remaining mementos, please?
Warm, industrious, and globally seasoned, Bong spent years orbiting the world's finest institutions, collecting wisdom and passport stamps in equal measure, before returning to the fold of CMC Ludhiana. Now intensivist, because after all those years of international high-pressure situations, he's made CMC Ludhiana his home. Samir Kumar Paul. Life of the party, lover of all good things, devoted to Ritika. It is gratifying to report that all three priorities remain intact. 25 years on, which is either remarkable consistency or evidence that Jugnu simply got everything right the first time. Now a physiology professor at CMC Ludhiana. Sujit Singh. Music, sports, you saw it all. Musicals, Bhanu was the most extravagantly talented person in any room he entered. And he entered every room gracefully. We were never entirely sure he was mortal. He may have just been seen a demonstration, now an orthopedic surgeon at Pada, Thomas Gurian Bhanu. Sports Secretary of our council, the man responsible for ensuring the batch occasionally left the library and pretended to exercise. Prophetically, as we now all receive advice from our own physicians about getting more exercise, Venu was on the right side of history all along. Transcontinental operator, spent a lot of time in Australia, now back, Venu Agarwal.
Maybe I'm not the best person to introduce Jesu, but then maybe I am, since I know known him as the quirky classmate, the awkward boyfriend, and then the loving husband for the last 22 years now. As a class, we've appreciated his leadership, admired his love for integrity, laughed with him for all his quirkiness. All of us remember the frenzy dance with Jesu jumping and trying to jump the highest. His booming bass voice that I love now even more than then. Please, welcome Jesu Krupa.
On behalf of the batch of 2025, just want to say how grateful we are to all these lovely people seated here. Let's stand and give a round of applause. I'm not taking names, but our hearts are full. And let's just acknowledge that. Here's to each one of you, Dr. Jainith, and each one. Thank you, with gratitude.
I now call upon Dr. Neena Bhatti to give the alumni report. She's the General Secretary of the alumni.
Good morning, everyone. Since 2018, our institution has proudly hosted the Alumni Week and Alumni Chapel Service, events that have become a cherished tradition now. These annual gatherings provide a wonderful opportunity for alumni to reconnect with the alma mater, rekindle old friendships, and reflect on their journey. Since 2023, Prunus and Proofan have enjoyed a remarkable journey of success over the past 3 years. The fourth edition of Prunus continued this proud legacy, reflecting the same spirit of enthusiasm, excellence, and commitment. Looking forward, we aspire to carry this legacy forward with Prunus and Proofan continuing to grow, inspire, and achieve even greater heights in the coming years. Our quarterly newsletter has been consistent and reliable source of information, keeping our alumni connected with the latest developments, milestones, and upcoming events within the institution. We are always eager to hear from you and value your feedback and suggestions. Your insight help us refine and improve the content, ensuring that the newsletter continues to serve as an engaging and informative resource for our entire alumni committee. We warmly encourage all the alumni to update their contact information by completing the provided form. Keeping your details current ensures you remain informed about upcoming events, special programs, and engagement opportunities. We also invite you to visit our alma mater and experience the exciting developments on campus, including the Heritage Center, which preserves and showcases our institution's rich legacy, the newly established physiotherapy and the upgraded rehabilitation center, offering modern care and services, and the upgraded substation, supporting the institution's expanding infrastructure. We look forward to welcoming you back to reconnect with familiar surroundings, relive cherished memories, and witness the continued growth of your institution. Thank you. Now I request Dr. Nitin Batra to address everyone.
Afternoon, sir. This is just an official announcement because we had one of the members of the executive committee of the Alumni Association leaving. So the nomination that we received is from Dr. Lydia Solomon, Professor of Medicine. I'll request her to please come forward with the rest of the team. And Dr. Jayanit, Dr. Tapasya, Dr. Neena, Dr. Paul, Dr. Girish, Dr. Joel, Dr. Pamela. Saurabh is not here. Dr. Karan Pramod.
And myself.
Okay. So all good things come to an end. As this Founder Day concludes, we know that the journey of CMC legacy continues through each of us. May the memories we've made here inspire us to uphold its values in all we do. It was an absolute pleasure hosting this event, and I'll cherish these memories along with you all. I now call upon Dr. Jayanit to give the concluding message.
Good afternoon, everyone. As this reunion comes to a close, I truly hope that you had as much fun attending it as we had putting it all together for you. I would like to thank both the batches for your incredible enthusiasm and participation. I hope that the experience has been worth the journey and that you are leaving with precious memories of our time here together. A heartfelt thank you to every member of the organizing committee and our team of volunteers who have worked tirelessly over the last few months to make this program a success. You truly are the wind beneath my wings, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. This would not have been possible without all of your efforts and dedication. Finally, I would urge all our alumni to take this energy forward, stay connected to each other and our alma mater, and as we continue to support CMC together. Wishing you all safe travels home. Thank you.
We have all our stalwarts back today. Yesterday, Dr. William was not here. So I'll be requesting sir to please come up on stage, and also request Dr. Daniel and Dr. Chopra. We'll just like to have the release officially today, again, of the alumni newsletter.
I now call upon Dr. Paul Sudhakar to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the CMC Ludhiana Alumni Committee, I would like to give the vote of thanks. At the most, first we'll thank God. Let's give thanks to the Lord for this wonderful program that we could have for today, for the 132nd Founders Day celebrations at Christian Medical College and Hospital, Ludhiana. As it is written in Psalms 107:1, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Let's give thanks to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for enabling us to organize this program. I would like to thank our director, sir, Dr. William Bhatti, sir, our principal, Dr. Jayaraj, sir, our medical superintendent, Dr. Ellen, sir, our General Superintendent, Mr. Vijay Anand, and all the administrative teams for their constant support and guidance, without which we could not have done all these things. Would like to thank the most important alumni batches who have come all the way, the batches of 25th and 50th reunions. And especially thank you for making all the effort to be here with your college alumnus and cherish the golden moments once again. Thank you, batch of 1995. You're my Students' Council batch as well, and you have taken care of all of us. Thank you so much. And batch of... And we thank the senior batch also. Thank you so much for coming. Would like to again give a special thanks to our CMC Alumni Association team led by Dr. Jainith ma'am, the president of the committee, and all the members. Ma'am has already mentioned all the committee. We have already taken a picture. Thank you, each one of you. All of you have put in a lot of effort. Thank you, ma'am, and all the team. And all the members for their consistent hard work and dedication to make this program a good success. I would like to thank the organizing committee. We have lots of people behind this program, of this today's Founders Day program. Each and everyone, the faculty, the students, and not to mention each and everybody's name. We don't have much time. All the people who have taken their time to practice and do the program without any gaps. Thank you everyone for putting up the song and being here. I would like to especially give thanks to Reverend Nitin and all the fellowship department for their active support and guidance to conduct this program. Before I close, I once again thank God Almighty for the strength and guidance to all of us to conduct this program with great success. And thank you everyone for coming. Wish you all the best as you go back. I'll hand over the mic to Dr. Tapasya. Thank you everyone.
So before we break for lunch, we have an informal session. If any one of you would like to come forward and say a few words, you're more than welcome. So anyone from the batch of 95? Anybody from the batch of 95 would like to come forward and say a few words on the last 2 days that you've had as a group?
Yes, ACR and CR under the bus every time. Not like that. I think we've really appreciated the last 2 days. Thank you to the administration for giving us this opportunity to meet together again. It's been fantastic catching up with, I can't say old friends because we are friends for life. This is a very special bond, and it's been really amazing catching up with each one of you over these last 2 days. Also remembering the times that we've had here, how this has been foundational for us in our lives, and how our journeys have started here. So a lot of gratitude, a lot of gratefulness to God for putting us all together, putting us through this, starting us off here. Thankful that we started in CMC Ludhiana. Thankful for all that we've learned from here, all that we've been able to take forward, and all the many things that we've been able to do. So it's been a really, really nice 2 days. It's still not over. We're looking forward to the evening as well. But yes, thank you all very much for making this memorable for us, for all of the effort that we know you all have put in to make this memorable for us. Thank you.
I have nothing else to say other than that me and the entire batch echoes whatever Dora has said. And we really mean it. This is not just words. Our hearts are really full. And we are thankful to God and to the institution, which has brought us to where we are today. We owe the institution not just our words, but our genuine gratitude. And just since feedback was asked for, if that is fine, I think it's good if like I mentioned also yesterday, we can see generation to generation how things, and it should be witnessed by people who are here today, which means our students and our younger people, and this should not just be one thing which is a closet thing just for ourselves. We all should be part of the legacy should continue on. And there's so much of resource in this room which can be passed on even in a day or a conversation with younger people. So that is the only thing I have to say. Thank you all once again.
Thank you, batch of 95. I request batch of 76 if anybody would like to say a few words. Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everybody. I mean, actually, I came to this medical school in the third year, but I have very fond memories of my association with the medical school because I also did my post-graduation here in the UMS. It's a matter of great honor to have both my professors here with me today, Professor Daniel and Professor Chopra. Professor Chatterjee passed away, and I still remember that he would, after retirement, he would come and visit us at our institute in Gurgaon and spend 2 weeks do volunteer work. And what you learn in a medical school is what you actually carry. And remember the word that my parents who were doctors also said, that what you are is God's gift to you, and what you become is your gift to God. So irrespective of which religion, which institution, if you can share and care, life is the best. Thank you.
What you all did today has filled our hearts. Deep, beautiful feelings. Batch of 95, 96, you're amazing. You did a great job. We were the late Latifs. We were always like that. Laid back batch, happy in ourselves, but very close to each other. And I can really wonderfully, the alumni has been amazing. You have done such a great job. My batchmates, Chitra might have something to say. She was always our voice, and we are so happy. Thank you, really thank you.
Thank you everyone. Thank you to the organizing committee and all my teachers and my classmates, my friends, and our younger batch, 1995. What a pleasure to get to know you, and just watch you dance and sing was just close to my heart. I just wanted to tell you that many, many years ago, I won the Alumni Award. And it was that award that got me into PGI because of the extra marks that I got with extracurricular activities. So for me, CMC is a very important part of my journey. I learned here how to take a good history. I learned here to see a patient as a human being. And I will never forget my teachers. I will always carry them with me. And as I was remembering our batchmates and my friends, and playing table tennis, playing badminton, doing music, there were so many things that were encouraged here. I just want to thank everyone, and I'm hoping that CMC can rise to its glory and really do the best that it can in the world, with every and each one of us carrying forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to talk to you. It is a great privilege and deeply humbling experience to stand here today after the 50 years after we joined the CMC. Today we reconnect with all our friends and relive the shared memories throughout these years. I think it is very fitting to pause for a moment to remember those who had shaped us in the most profound way. The most profound way, our teachers and professors. Many of them are not here at the moment. And what they did is not just to teach us to think, but how to think. How to do about our daily work. For the past 5 decades, we walked our way, our path across different specialties, different countries, and different healthcare systems. The essence of good medicine remains unchanged, and that is their legacy. We stand here today not as individuals shaped by our experience, but as a collective reflection of their influence. The most of them are no longer with us, but we remember them with so much of gratitude for what they gave us, to the remarkable teachers, mentors, and guides, the giants of our formative years. I want to thank all the people in the organizing committee for all their efforts, and Dr. Bhatti, the director, Dr. Pandyan, the principal, and the medical superintendent. I want to thank Dr. Gambhir and Dr. Indermohan Singh, who coordinate the process of information and communication to all of us who are living in different continents. Above all, we thank God for the Almighty for the blessings and guidance as an institution started for serving the needy people of this country through the love of Christ. Will stand forever.
I have come here just to make an observation, not as a word of thanks. 50 years is a long journey. What I've seen, lot of world has changed, everything has changed, but what has not changed is my batchmates and you people, your warmth and love. What I got 50 years back, same is here. So what I'm going here, back with the memories, I'm again feeling rejuvenated as a 16-year-old boy who came to CNC, and I hope I will be there again. Thank you.
So thank you, everyone. We'll now disperse for lunch. Thank you. If anybody wants to visit the Heritage Center and the hospital, there'll be vehicles and people ready to take you there after lunch. Okay. Can both the batches stay back together? We want a picture of both batches together. Both batches, please stay back for a combined picture. Outside, inside? Inside. Please stay back, both batches, for a combined picture right now.
जाओ सर, आप भी आ जाओ, उधर चले ऊपर जा रहे हो। यस वेट सर, ओके चेक कर लो। यस वेट,